One of the best feelings in gaming is this. Let's go! Come on now! Breaking your PR. But if I ask you what your Warzone PR is, chances are it's not in the 30s. And that's okay, because in today's video, we're gonna deep dive into a 30 bomb gameplay to reveal all the secrets on how to shatter your PR. It's time to get good. Every high elimination game starts with a mindset I like to call smart aggression. All right, I played a little passive that game. Let's try to play a little bit more aggressive this game. Obviously, we're gonna focus on positioning over everything, but now your landing is one of the most important things you do in every game. Why? Because battle royales are chaotic. Your landing strategy is the one thing you have the most control over every game. I land in this exact spot every game, grab a gun, and look to the sky. This protects me from players that might land on me and gives me information on where other teams are landing.
I'm being hunted and I don't know where from.
Now, I don't just say this because I'm streaming. I say this to mentally prepare myself for the fact that a full squad might push me, and I need to be ready. If you're looking to break your PR, you and your team need to shift your focus from looting and surviving and playing slow to fighting. One of the biggest mistakes I see bad players make is they spend way too much time looting.
All right, I don't know where that bounty's coming from, and I'm in a really bad spot if they push me.
So I cut my looting short and try to get myself to a better position. But as I'm doing that, this guy decides to check the area. Now I know I'm gonna be safe in the doorway, but I also predict this guy's gonna jump down, so I slide back out and break his camera. And as you can see, this allows me to get first shots in and easily win this fight. My eyes immediately shoot to my map, and now I see that his team is super split up. So I take the next easiest 1v1.
I'm gonna push this guy that's by himself over here. All that dude did by jumping down was get his teammates killed.
Now, rather than spending time staring at this guy's loot, I grab my gun and immediately head towards the rest of his team.
All right, let's fly. I know there's a team over here on this top of industry here. Let's get involved.
Now, I can already tell this team isn't that great, so I'm giving myself a good chance to start cycling this team.
3 kill.
Cycling is when you find a bad team, you intentionally leave one up, so the Resurgence timer comes down and their teammates keep trying to land in. This allows me to rack up a bunch of kills early in this game that allows me to slow down later if I need to.
Got 2 kids underneath me. I'm gonna drop this, get rid of the snipers.
Now, using the minimap and audio cues, I know this player is directly below me. So as I make this risky jump down, I make sure my crosshair is centered well, which allows me to win this fight.
Buddies are down below right there. They're probably gonna push me.
Looking at the map, I predict his team might push my location, so I try to catch one out of position.
Possibly.
Once they don't, I position myself near the team to continue picking them off one by one.
If not, all right. Let's go to the left here, see if we can get these kills. Right in front of me here.
Rather than greeting for the thirst or taking a bad gunfight, I give myself some space and hit a new angle.
Hit a new angle. I only have 18 rounds. Let's reload.
This is safe positioning that still allows me to get some kills, but not die.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They have a UAV.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Those snipers up there. One right below me.
And we keep repositioning.
I need plates bad. Right in front of me. All right, I'm gonna back up.
I hit the buy for plates and a radar and keep cycling.
Where's that counter UAV at?
Move in here. Located the rest of them.
Play aggressive on this guy.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tack.
This guy is alone and below us, so I jump down with our crosshair centered and use this piece of cover to win the fight. Had I not done both of these things, I for sure would have died.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This guy's by himself. His buddy's down by the water. He's scared.
We loot quickly, grab another radar for info, and keep it moving.
Get this guy's money. Do I have enough for UAV? I don't. All right, we're gonna grab one of these. The team's up on the hill up there. We're gonna rotate out.
Enemy UAV is online.
He's trying to...
But this guy catches me in a reload, so I use movement to buy myself some time and fry him.
Enemy destroyed. Use the attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Getting this elimination gives me more mini-map pings. They're both in the water, but based on map knowledge, I know this one is on his way up, so I let him come to me.
I'm gonna let this guy come up. He's coming up right now.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy destroyed.
Buddy's down below in the water, I think. We are just farming the out of this team right now.
Now I say that because we turned this one bad team into 12 kills by never allowing them to fully regain and splitting them up into separate 1v1s.
All right, I know there's a team up here.
Learning to cycle bad teams is crucial if you want to break your Warzone PR.
One sort of up on water tower, it looks like. I can't tell. Yeah, all right. Two below me here.
Now I get the knock on this guy again, but notice how they're all on top of each other now. This is one of the big mistakes that people make, and I get a lot of comments about this. You don't have to force fights on stacked up teams. Just go somewhere else. So I leave. I get a knock on another player here, but as I'm pushing the ladder, I see his teammate. Knowing I'm in the open and he's about to shoot me, I use the platform to break his line of sight and center my crosshair where he's most likely to pop up.
Great centering.
That's literally the third time that perfect centering kept me alive in this game, and I point that out because it's so important to practice this. Good crosshair placement reduces your reaction time and helps your aim assist lock onto players better. Now that I've got some money, I grab a UAV and check back in on this bad team from earlier.
Okay, they just failed.
Sure enough, I'm able to pick up a knock.
Buddy is up high up here. I'm gonna go push him.
And after looking at the map, I decide to push the player in the building so I don't get third-partied from high ground when fighting the other teammate.
Mission timeline expired. UAV
Other buddy's down here.
And with the last guy alone, I go and pick up another one.
Down. Marking the rest of them.
Buddy's landing back up there. We're just farming this team right now.
Now you might be thinking, bro's enemies don't shoot back. And if you only watch this team in this situation, you're right. And this is an easier lobby than I normally get. But I want to be very clear. I do not manipulate my lobbies. And the other enemies in this game do shoot back. And I outplay them in every situation. Like this one.
Reset. There's a fire sale. I have enough money for everything I need right now.
Instead of pushing into a 4-story building outside of the gas, I use this fire sale to start getting ready for the late game. But this team has other plans. Looking at the map, I see they're full pushing. Knowing they're gonna chase, I bait them into a funnel.
Buddies are above me. I'm gonna rotate over here.
It's the same drill as always. Get it down, reposition, read your
See if
map.
they push me. Yep.
Now I'm not gonna win a 1v2 in this tunnel, so I quickly get above them and catch them off guard.
I'm gonna get above them.
UAV returning to tank.
Most players would greed for this kill, replay, reload, take their time, but I know his teammate is coming to try and save him.
Cooked.
Now with 20 plus eliminations, I enter the end game. So far in my journey, this is the thing I've struggled with the most. Finishing games. What I've started to do is once Resurgence disables, I play the game like an actual battle royale, prioritizing positioning over kills. And what I've learned is that great late game positioning gets us a bunch of eliminations anyways. Looking at this zone, I know that industry is where I need to be. It'll let me catch the stragglers rotating up from prison and keep me safe from the rest of the map.
If I hold top industry, I win this game. I can't hold top industry. I have to hold these people rotating in on me.
and I get the worst zone pull possible.
He's on the roof.
Things are about to get hairy.
Do I have a gas mask? I don't have a gas mask, bro. That's insane. I'm screwed.
I choose to play aggressive and see if I can carve out a spot in the next zone.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
Now after this kill, I wanted to play along the wall for cover, but as I'm moving, this team gets damage on me. So I gamble they're gonna push the wall, and it pays off. From this point, I know I need to play the left wall and get a position advantage. But this guy has other plans. Now it's a 1v3.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Shouldering this wall gives me info. One more. Now at this point, I'm completely broken and don't have enough time to plate. So I use this door and my movement to create an advantage. Let's go! Come on now! I learned these strategies in 30 days. Watch this video to find out how. Oh my god, let's go! Come on, chat!